they're taking desperate steps to manipulate the stock price. Look at the volume for today. We're right at about $83 million in volume, or 83 million shares, right? AMC averages 160 million, and we're trading 4 times that much when we were moving the price this much before, but to the upside, right? No one can explain to me how we can move down so much with such little volume without considering blatant market manipulation. What's up, guys? My name is JR from JMR Motivation, right? This is going to be my AMC update video for July 13th, 2021. All right, let's get into the price for today. All right, we closed the day down another 7.65%. We're down now, and that closed at 39.35. We're currently sitting at 37.66 in the after hours, down an additional 4.32% in the after hours, right? So a little teed today, but you know, I started the video off by saying that little statement, you know, because this is the hedge fund's last attempt really to kind of shake you out of your shares, to get you to sell your shares. I'm going to go over some stuff today. I've just been kind of doing some research, trying to snap out of it this morning. I had a rough night, and I had a lot on my mind, and didn't end up going to sleep till late and got into work a little bit later today. But I'm full in this right now. I'm awake and I am charged up right now, and I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of you guys that are concerned about what's going on with AMC stock price right now, and this is short ladder attacks all the way across. So you guys can see this is absolute blatant market manipulation. I'm going to go over a few things. I went online, did some research. Ortex, this is what Ortex tweeted today. All right. AMC short interest update, right? The estimated short interest in AMC has been updated to reflect the new exchange data that was released yesterday for the 30th of June. The change down the change down to 15.38% of free float does not reflect changes in shorting since yesterday. All right. They also reported between the last reporting periods, the 15th through the 13th of June, an additional 8 million AMC shares were borrowed. During that same period, the exchange reported a decrease in shorts by almost 10 million. This is a very unusual pattern, right? So even the people who are responsible for tracking the short interest are saying that this blatant reduction in short interest is very, very suspect, right? I picked up this DD from a Redditor, right? Pop Smoke 11 22 33 44 55, and this is on our AMC stock. He said, what you're seeing is a series of their biggest bullets. Ladder attacks, essentially hedge funds selling shares back and forth with one another for lower and lower prices, tricking the computers into believing that there is more selling pressure than there actually is. You're also seeing a version of spoofing called layering. Layering is a variant of spoofing where the trader enters multiple visible orders on one side of the market at multiple price tiers, which causes the midpoint of the spread to move away from those multiple orders. And the same trader executes a trade on the opposite side of the market. Again, the pattern is manipulative because the execution occurs at a more favorable price than the trader was likely to obtain in the absence of the first order. You're also wondering how in the hell AMC was removed from the threshold list with millions more failure to delivers every single day, right? Well, it appears that hedge funds have rolled the failure to delivers into the IWM ETF and somehow naked short to suppress buying pressure through the dark pools. What does this mean? It means hold. There's absolutely no seller. No one is dumping this stock at 4 a.m. in the pre-market. And you guys are going to see that if you're up at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, you know, Pacific time, and you're looking at what's going on in the pre-market, there is a lot of activity that's happening in that pre-market to the downside so that we open up at that lower level and people wake up to see that, right? If there were sellers, AMC wouldn't have been on the threshold list to begin with, right? You've all seen the DD. You know what's happening, right? Divorce yourself from your emotions. And that's the end of the little piece this guy said, and I threw in my own little piece. But I'm gonna touch on this, right? You have to divorce yourself from the emotions of um, of what's going on with the stock, because there's some blatant, obvious market manipulation that's going on to tap into that psyche, right? They see if these short ladder attacks continue to drop, then or continue to drop the stock price, they're getting you into your mind that the stock's going down. Oh, the stock's going down. Oh, the stock's going down, right? It's not bouncing back up. I'm going to show you a little something here, right? And this is something, so I looked at the chart here, right? And we're looking at the RSI, right? What is this here? These areas, right? They tell me we're sitting here at the bottom of the RSI, right? The relative strength index, right? And then indicator. And then this shows us roughly the strength of a stock. We're sitting down here at the bottom of this region here, which tells me that we are in oversold territory, okay? That means that at most other points, when you go back through the charts, every time that you see a drop where we're sitting at the bottom of the RSI, we will bounce up back from that point. Even when we go back to like our squeeze points, right? We sit down to the bottom of, we get down to the bottom of the RSI, and then we begin to rip up. So I'm looking at the MACD. We're currently sitting at minus 0.22, right? We're sitting at the bottom of the RSI, and we've had massive selling pressure, right? Over every day this week so far, starting Friday and moving into today. So with that said, if we're sitting on the bottom of the RSI right now, the technicals tell me that we're looking for a bounce back right now, okay? So let's put that thing into perspective. Now, understand, we can still continually retrace, right? Because we had further support down even farther south than where we're at. I think somewhere around $32. So don't be surprised if you see this thing retrace back down to that, right? But we are sitting in oversold territory right now. The selling pressure that you see is not real. It is market manipulation, getting you to think that everyone is selling their shares and that you need to get out right now. Again, we've been talking about this for months, where they're going to try to play with your psychology to get you to be scared enough to think that this is a dead cat, right? This is a dead issue, that the stock is no longer going to be going up, and we're going to continue down this downtrend, right? So I don't believe that that's going to happen. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just this is for entertainment purposes only, but I can speak here for what I'm doing in the market, because I have real money tied into this. Just like many of you, we have very real money tied into this. So what I'm doing right now is I'm continuing to hold. As a matter of fact, if I can get my funds to clear that I transferred over into my account, and this thing still continues to sit down like this, guess what? I'm buying more shares, because this is just a big discount, right? And the more shares that I have in my possession, those are that many less shares for them to control what they're able to do with the stock, right? And again, I'm just minute, but if enough of us are doing that, then we control it. We already control over 80% of the flow, right? Who says that we can't control 90%, 95%, right? Until every single share is in ape hands. This is how we stay strong together, guys. This is my AMC update video for today, man. I really don't got really much else other than to say is, I'm holding the line. I hope you guys are holding the line with me. We've been through this fight for a couple of times. We've taken our punches in the nose, but you guys wanted to fight the guys on Wall Street, right? And, this is what that is. These guys have ammunition, right? We're in a battle. We're in a war with them. And you know what? You get punched in the face, that's fine. As long as you still have that fight in you, you got to continue to fight and continue to push on. And that's what I'm doing. I'm continuing to fight and continue to push on. If you bought in later and you're on the negative right now, I feel for you, but I really think that if you hold the line, we will prevail. We will prevail and win this fight. The hedge funds are running out of ammunition, guys. Let's hold the line. All right, guys. I'll see you later.